guys, I'm Daemonxel, and this is your Eve Echoes Game News. An upcoming insurance update has broken down the community to either side. Some are for it, some are against it. But first, before we talk about all that, if you can go ahead and slap that subscribe button, ring that bell, share and like the video, then of course you'll stay up to date with everything I do here on the channel. I know! It's been a while since you heard from me. That's cool. I understand that. I've been busy. You've probably been busy too. But we're going to get back to making videos on the game here. And what better thing to first start off with than the upcoming insurance update, which they spelt wrong on the webpage. I would expect nothing less. So, what does this mean? It means the insurance system is completely changing. Let's break it down here. First, they say that the dynamic insurance discounts, the insurance discount is 30% for regular ships and 80% for capsule ships. That's how it is right now. That's what goes on when you lose a ship. This is what your insurance points cover. When a player's ship is damaged, the insurance company will make a dynamic price adjustments based on the claims times of the ship type. For example, Apocalypse and a Raven are considered two different models. Yes. There is some debate right now whether it's going to cover, this new system is going to cover all models. In other words, will it cover the Raven Striker, the Raven Navy issue? Like, is it going to be three separate ships, or is it going to be lumped together as just that model? Because it's weird how they say the model and not the ship type. So, the ship. So, ship IP, the insurance points, vary based on players' claims. This is the new system they're working on now. If there have been claims for the ship this month, the natural month, the ship IP will be 10% for each claim. That is, regular ship IP equals 20%, plus the number of times it's been claimed that month, times 10%, up to 100%. The cap ship IP is 80%, plus the claim times this month, times 10%, up to 100%. On the other hand, if there are no claims for the ship this month, the system will check whether there was a claim for the last month, natural month, and earlier. The ship IP will be minus 10% for every unclaimed month that is. The regular ship IP equals 30%. Number of months without claims times 10%. The minimum is 20%. Cap ship 80%. Number of months times 10%. Minimum 50%. When a bug occurs accidentally and the ship is damaged, GM's compensation does not count towards the number of claims. Only your payment history does. The earliest time for the no claim starts in January 2024. So basically, this is a new system that's starting this year. What does this mean? Well, the way I'm taking this, and nowhere in this article that I kind of skimmed over, and we'll get to the rest of it, does it say that it's on individual account basis. This just means ship-wide. So if you are in, say, a fleet PvP, and you say your ship of choice, right, is the Apocalypse, right? Your fleet regularly flies Apox as their fleet, as their doctrine. That means if you're in a huge battle and you lose all those ships, well, expect the IP price of those ships to skyrocket, because it's going to take all those claims for that month, times it by 10%, up to 100%. So yes, your ship IP can go from 20% all the way up to 100% in a single month, if that is your ship flavor for your corporation or your alliance. This would have been fantastic, right? 2 years ago, when everyone was griping when insurance came out 3 years ago, and you know, there's a thing about ways to ease back and bring insurance back to the table and everything, or not insurance, industry back to the table. This would have been perfect for that. Now it's, as one person said on the official Discord, it's like taking a fast-paced PvP game and grinding it to an absolute halt. Yes, this is going to be good for industry. And yes, there's going to be probably ways to work around all of this. Instead of SRP programs, paying you back IP for your ship, your fleet doctrines can probably now start paying you in, ship hulls, which will overall be good for the economy and good for the industry. It just, is this too much too late in this game's life to introduce something like this? let's go on. Other claims. The following 3 values are counted: the number of module claims this month, the number of rig claims this month, and the number of nanocore claims this month. Reset on the 1st of every month. Default value is 30%. If any Killmail modules or KM's modules have been claimed for this month, natural month, the module IP will be plus 10% for each claim, up to a maximum of 100%. In the same way, if a claim has been made for any other of the rigs or cores, the IP will be 10%, up to a maximum of 100%. And if no claims are made, then it will be 30% or reduced. Sorry, it will not be reduced. They're going to disable the pre-deposited insurance point 20% discount function. The expiration time is players can wait 3 to 5 months for their cap ship IP to be reduced to 50% before making a claim. So in other words, but is that going to... Alright, so I'm reading this, right? The expiration... Okay, so your expiration time. Okay, when you lose a ship, right? You have, it's not 30 days, it's a 2-month period where you can get it back. So now what they're doing is, and this guy, I guess this will balance it out a little bit. Unless you regularly lose caps, basically your time to claim that hull back through the insurance program is now being extended to 5 months. So in other words, you can wait to the absolutely last moment, right, before it goes under, just so you can get a discounted price on your IP to bring it back. But for those people who are playing and don't have the liquid ISK or anything to just, up and replace a cap, or don't have the IP stocks, one person on the official Discord turned around and said, yeah, lose a cap, and then say, okay guys, see you in 3 months, and then leave the game for 3 months and come back at that point to reactivate, just logging in to get your daily stuff, your daily IP points, everything else. Material valuation optimization. Yeah, because this is going to go well, because we all know how well the market is regulated, right? How it is, value optimization for the markets. We've all seen those modules that are like 60 billion, right? And some that are just like hot that month, so the price skyrockets. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of market manipulation coming in this next year. As a player, productivity has increased, now generally below 100% material efficiency. Insurance companies, production departments, and partner companies have also increased their technical levels. Therefore, the manufacturing materials coefficient of ships is adjusted from 100% to 115% to 100%. When a ship is valued based on materials, the price will be reduced by about 10%. So, like a Science-C, right? Because we all know it's like that price is just astronomical to replace. Okay, PvP claim lock-in. The 12-hour lock time is calculated from the time the ship was destroyed, not the time of claim. Nanocores do not get time locks. Okay, so that nothing really changing there. Other plans. Concord and the insurance company are about to relaunch the insurance claim event. See, during the event, more market orders will be generated when capsulers filing claims. Now, I actually never messed with the whole insurance claim, having a claim office in your corporation and filling those orders as an indie. I've never messed with that. So if you guys want to sound off in the comments below about that, go ahead and school me on that, because again, I heard people saying yes, they were able to make money, other people saying they were breaking even, other people saying that it was not really worth it. Let's see. Based on the actual IP spent by the capsuleers and the valuation of the Plex in terms of IPs and ISK, the system does not create orders from nothing. For example, a Raven purchase order will only be placed on the market if 5 capsuleers have filed insurance claims for Raven ships at 20% of the price. If a capsuleer has been filing multiple Raven insurance claims in a row, he will eventually have to file the insurance claim at 100% of the price. In other words, for each Raven ship the capsuleer files an insurance claim for, the market will produce 1 Raven ship. See, why not just go to the system that we talked about like 2.5 years ago, right? When, instead of generating these ships on the market, why not just have buy orders, right? And so that players can fill these buy orders, but move them up and have them actually evaluated at what they are going for. So that, I don't know, I'm probably not remembering correctly, but I, for one, and I'm not sure if I'm sold on this. If if you guys like this, send off in the comments. I know a lot of people are not liking this at all, and I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if it's per person. Like in this section here, it says, for example, a purchase order we place on the market. Well, where is it? If a player filing multiple Raven insurance claims in a row, he will eventually have to file the insurance claim at 100%. So, does that mean every insurance point claim is now on an individual basis? Is the evaluation the percentage based on just your losses or the overall ship losses? So, in other words, if there are hundreds of, say, Ravens being blown up, is that raising the price that month for the insurance claim, or is it only on the ships that you personally lose? If it's only on the ships that you personally lose, then I guess, yes, it could be a good system. It's, as Braddock would say, get good. That would be what would happen. I can just only assume if you are a miner, your insurance costs are going to go through the roof if you keep losing your ships. But yeah, so this is the new insurance program. Again, if it's fleet-wide, I'm not for it. If it's individual, wide, I guess I can get behind it. I do think it's a little bit late to be introducing this to the game. This should have came out to fix insurance when they first, broke the whole system. But yeah, again, let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this. And until I talk to you guys again, have a it's been so long, I don't even remember my sign-off. So in other words, I'm just going to say fly safe. And remember, here we are always one vision, one purpose, one front.